What's going on, fellow LARPers? My name's Will, and these are the 8 things I can't live without. First thing I can't live without would be my cell phone. It's kind of an essential. You need it whether it's for socials, work, contacting a family member, an emergency, or
gets in a crash.
yeah, or whether you're on Reddit buying a Mark 18 upper, it don't matter. So that's my first essential. It's a 14 Pro. I don't really like the Pro Maxes. They're just too big. I don't need all that screen, and these just fit better in the pocket. I don't know, maybe I got sissy hands or something. But yeah, this is number 3.
Within what, the last year?
Close.
Yeah.
Definitely a year and a half. Last one flew off in the interstate. I left it on the roof, so that's fun. But yeah, that's my first essential. Everybody has one. On to the second thing. I got my wallet. It's a card holder. I don't really like the flip wallets because they're just so bulky. Honestly, just uncomfortable and hard to get out. So I got a card holder, and I don't carry any cash with me anyways because, broke boy things. Just got my credit cards with debt and a picture of the wife. And she got me this card holder. I rotate between this one and the Gucci one that the Dummest got me behind the camera. So shout out him.
To be fair, you lose them about every 3 months.
Yeah, actually, good thing you brought that one up. I had the same exact card holder that my grandma got me. And we were riding dirt bikes around the field and it fell out of my back pocket.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on.
Fuck that plane. Back to this. I lost my other one riding dirt bikes. So a homeless man has my social around, but fun times.
Why do you carry your social? How many times have I told you not to do that before you even lost it?
It's hard to remember the 8 numbers that it is. 9?
Whatever.
I think it's 9.
Not that hard.
It's pretty hard, math and stuff, so yeah. Thing number 3. I got my car keys. I got a Toyota RAV4. It's a 2020. Simple SUV. I had a Beamer before this, but sadly it's in the graveyard. So
the front yard graveyard.
Yeah.
Really took it anywhere just yet. But.
Not yet, but it's not alive. It's not doing well. So I got a RAV4. It's cool, and I got my little companion Stitch here. So yeah. Thing number 4 that I carry every day would have to be my AirPods. Obviously a Bluetooth device. It's always just convenient to have if you want to scroll to TikTok or just watch YouTube videos, be on a call.
What's the real reason you got those every day?
To be on FaceTime? Yeah, that's part of it. This is probably my 6th pair. But
jeez, really?
Yeah. But I mean, I've been having AirPods for years now.
Yeah, since
so
I'm guessing I'm a little bit older.
Since I was still in fucking high
13,
school.
14 probably.
Nah, more like 17, yeah.
Broke ass.
Yeah, you know how it be. Tough times out here. But yeah, I mean, these are my favorite ones. I don't really like the over the ears. Or I don't like the Pros either with the rubber tip. That's just too inconvenient. Not comfortable.
Yeah, I wish I didn't buy mine. But
yeah.
I did, and now I'm stuck with it. So
and I honestly find that the ones with the rubber tip, they fall out easier than these.
They really do.
The only thing I like about them is that you can actually take them to the range with the noise canceling because it seals it. But I mean, who cares? On to thing number 5. Would have to be my Benchmade. I honestly use this more than I would expect.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Opening a lot of packages, Amazon, fucking Reddit, whatever. Now, At work, cardboard boxes, making a doll, So yeah, it's a Benchmade Osborne. Shout out Sam. He gave it to me for a little discount. Don't tell corporate, even though he doesn't work there no more. So
he actually doesn't. Yeah. So
it doesn't matter. So he actually gave it to me for about half off. So pretty cool, off a $200 knife. So yeah, it's nice. Blade is good quality, it's sharp. I need to sharpen it, but I just don't. I haven't gotten around to it. All right. Now for the most exciting part. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not yet. On to thing number, what is this? 6. Would have to be my belt, my core essentials. Definitely one of the best EDC belts. It has the ratcheting system, which works really well. Obviously it fits a bunch of sizes. It's very rigid, holds whatever amount of weight you put on it with holsters, mags, all that. I definitely, whenever I was looking for an EDC belt, core always was brought up, and I would say they're cheap enough to just buy them like off the bat. It's not like the Hunter Constantine belt over $100.
Hey, it works. It works.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to try one. But what is it, like 120?
Yeah, right.
100. It's like, these are 70. They have a whole bunch of colors, different buckles. I think they have even like leather belts. So if you're going to church, you know, praise the Lord, all of that, you could get that with the little staccato tucked in. So yeah, they're really nice. And I wouldn't say, I don't have any complaints other than probably these little belt loops. It's kind of tearing apart, but that probably happens with all of them.
I just replace it with something.
And they're, yeah, I mean, they sell them. They're like $2 for two. So, you know, nothing crazy.
So how much do you think that costs them to produce if they can sell it for $2?
Probably like
a quarter.
5 cents each or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, can't go wrong with the core. On to the most exciting part. Cameraman, if you want to step back so I don't flag you. Yeah. So this is my, nah, we'll leave this for the last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just teasing you guys, I'm gonna start with the holster. This is a traditional arms. I think it's, I honestly forgot the name. I know it's light bearing. Obviously it has the sidecar, but I forgot the official name.
I'll put the name right here.
Boom. But yeah, traditional arms. They're based in Florida, so shout out, you know, Florida, local. Huh?
The time.
What about the time?
How long that shit take to get to you?
Yeah. We'll get into that. They have a lot of colors, prints. They do the Cordura wrap, all that, so they're cool. Price isn't bad. Now, the time, it did take longer than I was hoping. I think it was still in their time frame for the lead time, so I mean, you can't complain too much. And whenever I did buy this, it was around Christmas time.
True.
So that's like, I mean, I don't hold it against them. I mean, they're a good holster, they're comfortable. I don't have too much experience with different holsters. I just kind of went with one that I knew was gonna work. You know, buy ones, cry ones, type of model. So I went with them. You know, I have nothing to complain about. They're cool. So for my spare mag, I have a Glock 17 mag. I didn't realize it was a 17 Glock 17 mag. I thought it was a 19, but you know, same purpose. It's not fully filled up because ammo's expensive. You know, we're in a recession and shit, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I have the Strike Industries extension +5. I like them. They're good quality, all metal. Feels good. I have no issues with them. So, and I like how they feel too, the grip.
I will say about those, the cool thing about them is that the retention plate is or the retention system is a plate in the back, compared to like tearing where it's a pin or it's a little bit different. I think it looks cleaner. I'd say it works the same, but it just looks cleaner.
Sorry about that one.
Yeah,
it looks good, and I like that little like groove, so can't complain about it. On to the last and final thing, the most important one, my CCW. It's a Glock 19 Gen 5. Obviously, I believe it's very important to always carry something that can protect yourself, the family members, and just people you care about. This is the one I choose to carry pretty much every day with me, every day that I go out. I'm gonna just kind of give you the rundown of what I have on it and why I have. So I'll start with the light. It's a Streamlight TLR1 HLX. I recently bought 2 Surefires. I sold one the very same day, actually. And I kept the other one. I have a turbo. And I will say I prefer Streamlight more. Just the switches are more comfortable. This one has 15,000 lumen, 1,500 lumen, and 11,000 candela, I think it is.
I think it's close to 20. No.
We'll put in the facts.
Yeah, right. No.
Boom. There's that. So, you know, it gets the job done. You know, is there ever gonna be a scenario where I'm gonna need to use my weapon light? highly unlikely, but it's there. That's the whole point of this. So good lights, I have no issue with them. They work. I also like that they're front loading with the batteries. Surefires, you have to take them off. So just, I guess, a minor inconvenience, but yeah. Then up to my dot, I have a Armor Type 2 adjustable, 3 1/4 MOA. Obviously have the, I think these were Ameriglows, yeah. Suppressor height sights. So I get the coat witness or 1/3. I don't know. Are they full coat witness or 1/3? Let the chat decide.
1/3.
1/3?
Yeah.
1/3. It just kind of ties in. Little backup sight, you could say. Armor works good. Obviously it's duty rated, very reliable, and it'll take the abuse. I'm thinking of switching it over to an SRO. Somebody here doesn't really agree with that, but I did recently buy an SRO. I put it on the 2011, and the window size is just night and day. And obviously in a CCW scenario, I mean, are you really gonna be using your sights when you're in 7 yards? Maybe not. It's more of a point and shoot type of thing, but with the SRO, it's just way easier to pick up that dot. And I mean, any split second that I could get is an advantage over the opponent in front of me, you could say. So I'll take it. So I might do that. For the grips, I honestly forgot the people that make this, but they feel good. Obviously the Glock grips, sometimes if your hands are sweaty or just wet, they do kind of slip around a little bit. It just adds that texture and it feels good. Obviously it adds a little bit of customization, kind of more personalized to me. My girl actually got this for me, so shout out to her. And yeah, that's the Glock 19. You know, I love it. I would say I'm over 5,000 rounds in. I got this a little bit less than a year ago and hasn't treated me bad other than one ND. But,
okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so those are my, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess if we're counting the mag and all that. 8 essentials that I take with me everywhere I go. If you see me, chances are I'm gonna be with these things on me. So yeah, don't get killed in these streets, boy.